Hello everyone, it is August the 26th, 2025. Welcome back to Paradise Found Belize. This is day number 180 of us documenting my wife and I building our house here in Maya Beach, Belize. I want to thank you guys for joining us along the way. It's been rather entertaining, and learning YouTube has been rather educational, to say the least. So let's take a look and see what we got going on at day 180. All right, everybody, here we go. Last time I got the floor plan totally wrong because nothing was mixed or drawn out, and I don't know, I was all mixed up. So anyhow, this is our walk-in closet in our master bedroom. It is a very small walk-in closet. So what we are going to do is going to take this wall right here, and we're actually going to move it over a couple feet into the master bathroom. So we will actually have a decent walk-in closet. So that's a beautiful thing. So as you can tell right around here, this is our master bedroom. And as you can tell, the electricians have been here, and obviously the guys are here framing. So we will take a little tour, and we're going to walk from the master bedroom into the master bathroom. So this will be a toilet here. Then we're going to have a small little privacy wall here because that's what the queen wants. And this will be a vanity and another vanity. And like I said, this wall will actually be moved towards me a couple of feet. This will end up being a shower over here in this area. And from what I understand, we're going to have some cabinets right along this wall that's closest to me, so we can put, towels and shampoo and soap and whatnot in there. So then we'll wall back out of the bedroom. So now we are in the middle of our living room. So we have this one wall here framed out, marking the living room. We are going to have a barn door installed right here. And then from here over to this wall, we're going to have another wall framed up. We are going to have a TV hung in the master bedroom right here. And on the inside of the wall in the living room, we're going to have a TV on some sort of a stand. So this is kind of our foyer entryway going on here. Try not to step on anything. This is where our dining room will be. So one thing you might want to ask when you do things like this is, why is your dining room looking at a wall? Well, that was a question I did not think of to ask our builder. And whenever I designed this house, that is not something I thought of either. So I'm having them cut a window right here. They just started on that process today. So we will have a little bitty view of the lagoon out there. If you can see it, good for you. I can't really see it. Let's see, we have something framed here on the ground. I have no idea what this is, and neither does my wife. So this is our kitchen. So right here on the end is going to be a pantry, and then we're going to do the refrigerator. And yes, there's a ladder in my way, so let me walk over here. Then we're going to do kitchen cabinets that swing around in the countertop. And then we're going to have our kitchen sink right here. And then we're going to have the dishwasher over there. And I'm probably forgetting another appliance. Probably the stove. Yeah, the stove goes over here somewhere. So we're back in the living room, bedroom. Swinging on around in the living room. Here is the front door. And today they spent a considerable amount of time chipping away the concrete right here. I'm assuming this is so we will have a level front porch, which is the plan. So once we walk over here, this will be our utility room. And we will have a water heater right in here. This part of the utility room, we're going to have a sink, like an industrial type sink, because I'm very good at getting dirty when I do projects and work on my Jeep and whatnot. We're going to have another countertop right here. Over here, obviously, we will have the washer and the dryer. And yes, we've had plumbers and electricians here. I was actually planning on shooting a video earlier today, but we've had so many guys over here. I think at the last count there were 10, and they were hammering and nailing and screwing things together and drilling holes everywhere. You guys wouldn't be able to hear a thing, so that'd be kind of awful. This is our small guest bathroom. This will be the vanity, and then the toilet goes over here. And from here all the way around to this wall will be our shower, or their shower. If you guys come see us, you got a shower, all right? And a vanity and a toilet. So this will be our small guest room / storage room. You can see the canal from here. The guys are putting on a finish coat of plaster across all these windows. And from what I can tell, they put the boards up here to keep the plaster from dripping all over their place, and they bend these pieces of rebar like some kind of a clamp to hold everything together, so it's not a huge mess. So this will be the view from our storage / small guest bedroom. And just a minute ago, in that big tree right there, there was a bunch of parrots, probably 15 or 20 parrots, squawking and making all kinds of noise, having a big time. This will be a small closet. So then we'll walk across the hall into the larger of the two guest rooms. And they're getting it framed up very nicely. We have electrical. Lots of electrical. We have lots and lots of recessed lighting going in. A ceiling fan's going right there. We're going to have a ceiling fan in each bedroom. I think 2 in the living room, maybe 1 in the kitchen. I don't know. There's a lot of ceiling fans going on in this build. So then we come out here, and this is the, ooh, it's windy, the canal right behind our house. I think I called it the lagoon earlier, but no, it is a canal. The lagoon's on the other side of the house. So that's pretty much what we have going on in this part of our house today. Tomorrow, they're actually going to start the sheetrock. So hopefully, once that's all said and done, we'll get another video up to show you what the house is actually going to look like, because it does look a little chaotic in here. And just for the heck of it, let's walk out here. I will try not to fall off this scaffolding, which would be really painful. So this is going to be our large deck. This will be our pool. Obviously, this part is going to come later in the build. They want to concentrate on the inside of the house because it is the rainy season. So yes, this is the lagoon. I know I keep calling our canal the lagoon, but this is a lagoon. And here in our small little entertainment house, they are leveling up the floor joist and making sure everything is nice and even and exactly where it is supposed to be, so they can start installing the hardwood floors from there. So anyhow, guys, thanks a lot for watching these videos. It's really good to see some of you guys. And if you have any comments, please go ahead and leave them down there and let me know. If I have any questions I can answer, I will do that. And if not, I will ask our builder, Polly, with Paradise Homes. All right, thanks, guys. Have a great day. We'll talk soon. So an added feature that you have when you build a house here in Belize is a clothesline. I was not aware that we were having a clothesline installed in our house, but if you do decide to build a house down here, don't be surprised to come over and see the workers' clothes hanging up. Hey, hope you didn't charge me for it.